To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you're listening to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination, that is always the first star to the right, and where the light in the window is always on. Join as we discuss the views from Walt's apartment.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Walt's Apartment Live. We are back. Happy New Year to everyone. It's the first show of the new year. I'm joined by my awesome, amazing, excellent co-hosts. We have Brianna and Sam with us tonight. Brianna, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Good. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes.
Look at her hugging
Welcome
Spidey
back.
Gwen
I
over
know,
there.
Miss Spidey. He's going to stay with me tonight.
There you go. And we have
Probably
Sam.
be a distraction.
How are you, Sam?
I'm good. Look at Nancy called me pretty, so now my whole night is made. Hi, Nancy.
We have some folks already saying hi on here. Mary says, good evening. Hello, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Nicole says, hi, guys. Welcome, Lisa. Well, we can't talk about Lisa yet. We haven't introduced her yet, but that's okay. We'll introduce
Way
her
to go,
second.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Hi, Nicole.
Jennifer says, good evening from Epcot. Kate
Woo.
says, hey, from Epcot. A lot of people
Hi,
at Epcot.
Kate.
Wow.
Hi. Well, I'm
Ryan
assuming
Gorman.
Kate and Jen are together. Hi,
Ryan
Ryan.
says, what's up? Happy New Year, Ryan, to you. Jennifer says, happy New Year. Nancy says, hi, Sammy. Lots of Sam fans out here tonight, it seems to be. So Hank says, hey, y'all. And then Nancy says, hi, everyone. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Nancy. Let's get on with the show. We are so freaking excited to start off our new year with our first awesome, amazing, so cool guest. We had on in November, we had Disney Dependent Podcast on, and they were awesome. Ashley and James were on with us. Sarah didn't make it that night, but through that, comments were flying on Instagram from this other Instagram page called Walt's Chili Bowl. I'm thinking, holy crap, this is like fate. Walt's Chili Bowl in Walt's apartment. This has to freaking happen. So we've been talking back and forth since then, and I reached out to Lisa in December and said, you can come on. I'd love to have you on as our first guest of the new year. So it's my honor, privilege to introduce Lisa from Walt's Chili Bowl, the YouTube channel. How are you doing tonight, Lisa?
Oh my gosh, Sean, that was just too much. It is my honor, truly. I am thrilled to be here. Thank you guys so much for having me. I am blushing for all
Oh,
of that.
geez. I was telling you before you come on, I actually have that exact picture behind you in my in my other studio. But yeah, so welcome. Before we get on with anything else, tell us about Bill says chili. Bill is a host of Airbnb podcast, which is another great podcast. But
Awesome.
tell us how you got the channel started, about your love for Disney, about your Disney tattoos. I thought I had some Disney tattoos, but you have some really cool Disney tattoos.
Thank you.
Just kind of what got you into doing the channel, what created your love for Disney. Your channel has some of the coolest videos, some of the best insight. You actually made
you.
Walt's Chili.
Yes.
You
Yes.
actually
It was like our 30th video or something, which was pretty funny. You would think that'd be one of the first,
Right.
but we finally made it from his actual recipe It wasn't spicy enough, honestly.
That's
We needed more spice.
That's perfect for me because when it comes to spice, I hate spice. It'd probably
Do
be great.
you really?
I hate it.
Oh.
It'd be great for me. So tell us about your love of Disney. What kind of craze you love for
Wuss.
Disney? I'm a wuss. I will admit it.
Yeah.
I straight up will admit it. I hate spicy
Oh.
things, and I
It's grown on
sweat.
me through the years, especially living in San Diego, with all the wonderful Mexican restaurants and taco shops.
Right.
It's grown on me through the years.
My mom says I was the 2-year-old grabbing whole jalapenos and biting into them.
Oh my
Oof.
god!
Oof.
Okay,
No,
that's
thanks.
a lot.
So give us kind of a rundown of your channel, how it got started. Your love of Disney, and I have a couple questions for you related to the parks when you're done. So go ahead. The floor is
Yeah,
yours.
absolutely. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I started an Instagram page about 5 years ago now, which is crazy to think about. And then about 2 years ago, we decided to start a YouTube channel. And that was just really came out of being super inspired by really getting into all of the Disneyland YouTuber people. Started to watch Fresh Baked and everybody live streaming in the park. And that just seemed like so fun. But we really wanted to put our own spin on it and do like challenges because, we grew up watching Jackass and it just seemed really fun to kind of do some outrageous stuff in the park, really have fun with it. We wanted to have a series at some point that was called like, Disneyland, like 4 beers in, and like each video would be us like after drinking, like on rides. I don't know. It was a bad idea. That's why now we've done 50 videos.
No,
We've never
that
done
sounds
one
like
yet.
a fantastic idea.
The first time I did web slingers, I was a little tipsy. That was fun. I still did
That's so
okay.
funny.
My score is fine.
Yeah.
That is awesome. But my love of Disney goes back far. I lived in Tampa when I was about 11 years old. My dad actually was a vice president of a steel construction company who was building Pleasure Island at the time.
Oh, wow.
So I got to go to Walt Disney World. I have a lot of memories about that. But only a couple years after that, my parents got divorced and my aunt and uncle took us in who lived in San Diego. And my aunt was the first Disney adult that I was ever, exposed to. She would have those VHS tapes on loop, particularly Little Mermaid was fresh out, Mary Poppins. She'd have Disneyland books. And I remember just studying them, like making a list of like what ride I was going to go on, like the order of rides I was going to go on. I got pretty obsessed. And then, I loved it. Ryan and I, my husband, went, in 1999 as a new teenage couple dating. And we always had that love of Disney there. But I think it really blossomed through probably about 10 years ago when we started to bring our own kids. And I've always been a fan of the 1950s. I don't know if that kind of related somehow with really becoming really interested in the history of Disneyland Park. And then just the more I learn about the history of everything, the company and the parks, I just want more and more.
Yeah.
I just can't get enough. And then to be able
Make
to do
me
something.
cry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love her. Can we keep her?
you're so sweet. Thank you.
It sounds
but
like
it
you're
really-
speaking from my heart right now.
Oh, good. Oh, good. See, we are each other's people. That's what we
Here we are,
had said. And so, we get each other for sure. And so it really, wanting to start the YouTube, we had 3 videos. We were trying to do a video a week, and we had 3 videos done when the lockdown started. Like our first video in planning the channel, like coronavirus, like kind of heard about it. Like, what is that? And so it wasn't born out of the pandemic, but it definitely flourished, but in a different way because we were at home. And so we started to do challenges, Dole Whip challenge at our kitchen table. We'd have a bowl of, homemade Dole Whip on our head and a race of who could finish it. And it got very sticky and very messy and there was a lot of laughs. But we were always dying to get back into the park and kind of take those challenges there. Also, go deeper into videos of, Walt's history and his old haunts that we're going to love to do this year. And just we're just seeing what sticks, throwing everything at the wall, having fun with it. And at the end of the day, if you have fun with us, then our job has been done. That's all we want to do that's where we were inspired is by, YouTubers live streaming to people in Minnesota who can't be there. And you were bringing the magic to them, as a former cast member, it's all about bringing the magic to others. So wanted to do that through YouTube. Boy, that was a long-winded answer.
It's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
So who are some of your favorite YouTubers?
Oh gosh. Okay. I love Random Land and Justin Scard, and he really has so much awesome old
Yeah.
footage
Yeah.
collected from early days in the park. I love Best Life and Beyond,
Yep.
and gosh, I'm Adam the Woo, but unfortunately he has declared that he's not going to do Disney parks anymore for a while,
Yeah.
and that's too bad. But I understand.
Yeah.
And oh gosh, I love Mondo, Five Fires, and Ordinary
Oh yeah.
Adventures.
I want Mondo
and-
on here so bad. I've reached out.
Oh
to,
my god! Oh, he totally would, wouldn't he?
I've
Though?
talked-
He seems like such a nice guy.
Well, I've talked to Danny like 5 times.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, and I
cool.
said, hey, let's get him on. I've talked to Spencer and Katie, and they actually said yes at one time, and then it just
Really?
never happened.
Oh, darn.
Have you ever heard of Provost Park Pass?
That was the next one
They-
that I knew I was.
They were
forgetting.
on with us last year. Fast Pass Facts was on with us last year.
Oh my gosh.
Mr.
I'll have to
Cheesy
check
Pop.
that one out.
Mr. Cheesy Pop.
Yes,
Maxwell.
yes, Mr. Max.
He's a friend of mine. We talk like every day. We talked about football the other day. We are all in the same group. We're the same people. So this is going to be a nice relationship. I'm
Yes.
excited about this. So what did you do at Disneyland when you worked there?
I worked in merchandise on the Main Street East Side. So before I worked there, I didn't understand how it worked. But so you were either on the East Side or the West Side. And so I was on the East Side, which is fun because you get the job and you're like, oh my gosh, what shop am I going to be working at? They have you work you rotate, you work all of them. Sometimes
Oh, wow.
in one day, you'll work in multiple shops. So I worked on the East Side, and the East Side, when you work on the East Side, you also have to cross train to the newsstands and strollers, believe it or not. So that was quite interesting, and not that fun on a hot day or a cold day to be outside.
So Paul here says, yay, cast members. So, yeah. All right. Before we get on to the rest of the show, your infatuation with Disney tattoos. Let's just talk about this for a second before we move on to our regular show. How many Disney tattoos do you have?
That's so funny that you say that. I feel like I get to redeem myself because when I was on Disney Dependence podcast back at Thanksgiving time, we were discussing tattoos a little bit, and I said I had 3, and I pointed them all out. I have 4. I totally forgot one of them. It's on my body. So I have 4. I have.
And what are they?
I have my Mickey and Minnie on my wrist, which almost didn't get me the Disney job because it was so close to my hand. It had to be more than a quarter of the way from the wrist, which is pretty ironic, don't you
Well,
think?
now that doesn't matter. So that's
now
good.
it doesn't matter, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And then of course I have my portrait of Walt,
That's
and
crazy.
then my youngest son here in Mickey ears, and the one I forgot with Disney Dependent is my 1313 on my wrist for the
That's
address
cool.
of Disneyland.
That's so cool. Well, can we see the Walt one again?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me try to get it. Oh, there we
damn.
go.
There.
And he has a cigarette in his mouth. That's
He does. It's a conversation piece because
That is so cool.
not many
Sam's
people
gonna start
like
crying
that.
over there. She's that is so cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
And then if you want to see some really cool obscure Disney tattoos, please check out Walt's Chili Bowls Instagram page.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
This is some of the
I've-
craziest
I've
Disney.
so much fun curating them and finding them.
The Pinocchio one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely check out that video. It's a really interesting placement.
And then Nicole says, "Oh my gosh, that tattoo is beautiful."
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so
Badass
much.
Walt tat. Paul says,
Yes, thank you. Now, Sean, you have a Walt
I-
tattoo as well.
"I
don't
do.
you?
I have the partner statue, and I have the castle, the Matterhorn, and Big Thunder Mountain, and then I actually have."
Well, we can't see them
Yeah.
because you're
Oh,
holding them down.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah,
I
that's-
love it.
Yeah. People ask me. People always say, "Why do you have a jukebox on your arm?" So, but then this is the other one here. I have the
Beautiful. Oh my gosh,
And
I
then the
love
castle
this
there.
so much.
then Matterhorn's back there, and then Big Thunder
Wow.
Mountain's there. But my tattoo guy, all I wanted was the partner statue, and I wasn't gonna do anything else. And like James said when he was on here, when they do this part down here on your wrist, it's the worst pain in the world. So
It is. It really is. It's the worst.
it's the worst. And he's and my tattoo guy says, "We're gonna put a castle." I'm like, "You're out of your damn mind. You're gonna draw the Disneyland castle on my arm." So he says, "Give me an hour." So he does a stencil and just sets it right there behind this. I'm like, "Oh my god!" And he says, "No, what's the mountains there?" Yeah, Paul, you're the man. Paul Watson from Ashland, Oregon. He's awesome.
Man,
So
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful tattoo.
But yeah, we could talk all day. So let's get on with the show. So, I mean, I got nowhere to be. This is fun. So
Yeah, me too.
let's do this. Let's talk about our shows real quick. Then we'll get into some news, and we'll watch a trailer. And we got a fun game. And what? Oh, real quick, how did you come up with the name Walt's Chili Bowl? I just want to know that. I just want to know that. Then we'll move on.
Oh,
I'm
sure,
sorry.
absolutely. So, in trying to think of a name, I had my name on Instagram for a while was Disney Magic Fanatic, and we were looking for something a little different with YouTube. Especially, I was kind of warned, like, don't use Disney in the name, because Disney might want to take you down. There might be some people think there's a true affiliation between you two.
Right.
So I knew I didn't want to use Disney. So of course I'm just brainstorming on a piece of paper, just words: mouse, ears,
Yep.
Mickey, Walt. And we're big fans of the Carnation Cafe, the chili there. We knew chili is Walt's favorite food. And we were a big fan of the clam chowder bowls too, like in New Orleans Square. And so that was just one of I put down bowl, chili was on there. And somehow it all just, the stars
That's so
aligned,
cool.
and
love
Walt
it.
Chili Bowl came
That's
together.
great.
Thank you.
I came up with this name because I was trying to find something that wasn't on iTunes yet.
Yeah,
Because,
and that too.
and that's so
Love your name.
I really
love
wanted
your
the
name.
backside of water because I just think that's the coolest name. That would have been the name of this, or there wasn't 4 of them already. But no one had this. But no one had this. So I'm like, okay, this.
I'm really
this
surprised
has to
nobody
be.
had it. Yeah.
But yeah,
Surprised nobody had it. That's great.
let's finally get on with the show here. I'm sorry, we could talk on. I think this could go on.
Yeah,
forever.
sorry. I'm
No,
a
you're
talker
fine.
too.
Sam,
Sorry.
tell us about the Extra Magic Hour.
Am I frozen?
Nope, you're good. Sam, no,
Oh.
now she's frozen.
No.
All right, Brianna, tell us about the Extra Magic Hour.
Sure. She's like, Extra Magic Hour is our parks podcast. It goes over both parks coast to coast and some international news as we get it. It comes out every other Friday, and we are finally back after the new
Yep.
year with a new episode this Friday. You can tell we're a little rusty, but just forgive us for that.
We just recorded. Yeah.
We just recorded it, and we're a little
Yeah.
rusty, but it's okay. It's the new year. We're coming back
I feel like I
strong.
should probably just play the beginning. She's coming back on a different. There you are.
I have no idea. That was bizarre.
That's so weird. You're you're still on the other one. I could bring you up there too. We could have 2 of
Oh.
you if we wanted. That's weird. But Nicole wants to know, Lisa, what is your favorite Disney park food?
Oh my gosh, Nicole, that's a hard question because I do love so many, but I think I corn dogs. I don't know. It's not the typical answer, is it? But I
No,
love
it's
their corn dogs.
Okay, the other 2, Brianna, Sam, what's your favorite food? While we got you here,
Flame tray fries. The
Mm.
pulled pork fries at Flame Tree
Ooh.
Barbecue.
Mm.
Oh
Brianna.
gosh, I like all the food at the Epcot food festivals.
okay, that's fair. That works.
Like-
As Nicole says, solid choice, and there is no wrong answer, so that's true.
Oh, thank you, Nicole.
Mine is the Monte Cristo or the chicken fried chicken from the Carnation
Monte
Cafe,
Cristo was definitely
which is
second.
so
Monte
good.
Cristo is good.
Yeah.
Sam, tell us about the Marvel Tribe.
Oh, the Marvel Tribe is our everything Marvel show. We talk about the Marvel things that come to the parks. We talk about all the Disney Plus shows, the things being released in the MCU. We drop some insider knowledge from the comic books. Basically, any level of fandom can comfortably listen to the Marvel Tribe. We have an amazing team, and we have a lot of fun. So you guys should give it a listen.
Absolutely. Check it out. It comes out every other. I thought you paused again when you did that with your eyes.
No, I was fluttering my eyelashes trying to get people to listen to the Marvel Tribe.
That's fair. Then we have the Force Friday as well, which is our Star Wars based podcast, but will be coming back this year. I'm promised by Amber, so it will be covering all things Star Wars. We have Boba Fett who just came out, who just started last week. You guys, any of you watched Boba Fett yet? No, none of you have yet, huh?
I have
No.
not yet.
Cool. It's really good. So if you're a fan of Boba Fett from the 80s, it is right up your alley. It's the most fun. It's so much fun so far. I've only watched 1.5 episodes, but it's good. And then we have this show every Wednesday night as well. And it comes out on Thursday on the podcast format. And let's get on to the news. Before we get that, Lisa.
I'm proud of you. You didn't forget any shows this time.
I didn't.
Sean.
No, like I said, if you want to hear kind of a shit show, listen to Extra Magic Hour, because the first 15 minutes were just kind of like, Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since we've done this. Let's go. But especially when I first tried to record the opening and Sam just stared at this thing, like made a weird face, and I had to like completely stop and re-record the opening because I didn't know what she was making a face about.
I forgot we were recording Extra Magic Hour for a second. I thought we were recording the live show.
And then for a few minutes, Brianna looked like she was laying down. I mean, during the
can
recording. Yeah, you're still kind of right there.
I got my blanket. And
it was fun.
everything.
It was fun. So it was fun. But yeah. So Lisa, what's your favorite park? Disney park?
I've only been to two, Walt Disney World and Disneyland.
Mhm.
Love to get them all, on the bucket list for sure. Disneyland,
course.
and it really just goes with my deep, deep love and infatuation with Walt and his life and what he created. And so to think that he walked that park is everything.
I think we are.
Now-
I
Right.
don't know. I think we have the same exact mind frame about everything. It sounds like.
Right,
So
right. Yeah.
yeah.
for sure.
Who's your favorite character?
Donald Duck. Donald
Oh.
Duck is cranky, and he's cussing with all those exclamation points. And
Oh yeah,
and
he's got a
we're
lot of
good
attitude.
at
That's
that. At Walt's-
perfect.
Walt's Chili Bowl.
Got your favorite food, and what is your favorite attraction?
Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
Such a boring answer, but
it's not,
yeah,
though.
man,
it's
it can't
not.
be beat.
So good, so good. Nancy says Disneyland for me too. Nicole says we need to get Sam to Disneyland.
I know.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's a lot cheaper too. No, I guess it's more expensive than,
Yeah.
than Walt Disney World, isn't it? Yeah. I guess
Well, I haven't been Walt.
you pay for
I
quality.
last
though,
went to
so.
Walt. Last time I went to Walt Disney World was '89, so that's before Universal Studios. That's before Animal Kingdom. I mean, I really need to go back.
Yeah. Brianna, sorry. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Sam. My bad.
Brianna says Mr. Hulk loves the Haunted
He
Mansion.
does. Yes, Mr. Hulk is
Hi,
not here tonight. Hi, Jen. So let's get on finally with the news now. Make sure you check out thedisneyinsider.com. That's who we are, part of their network, and get all the news from them. So check out Derek and Skylar's shows, the Disney catalog, and their Disney Insider podcast as well. Antonius Maximus, what'd that say? Lisa embodies Haunted Mansion as well.
Oh, thank you, Antonius. I love Antonius.
Okay, so we're going to move on now. Who has the first? You do, right, Sam?
I do.
Okay, let's go.
So Morbius was supposed to come out January 28th. Guess what? Surprise, it's not. So we're going to get a little bit more of an indefinite viewing for Spider-Man No Way Home. Then they're saying April 1st for Morbius. And I am
Why?
hoping they're not dropping.
on.
It's
Yeah.
been, that trailer's. I saw that trailer. I think like 6 months ago. I want to, or even longer. That movie's been
There,
done forever,
yeah.
hasn't it?
Yeah, they're not dropping a lot of details. But I think that a lot of people are even more upset about it being pushed back because they don't know that it's going to have the rewatchability.
Right.
So they
Yeah.
said, think about it like, I know in the article, the Disney Insider article said, think about Venom 1 versus like Venom 2. So Venom 1, you could have had that rewatchability, but if it's more along like that Venom 2 level,
Right.
it's not. Bill says it's COVID related.
Yeah.
Could
I mean,
be.
Hell,
Honestly, like
Spider-Man's freaking like one of the best movies, one of the top grossing movies ever.
the
Something like
amount of
that.
people that are pretty suspicious that they caught Omicron at the Spider-Man movie, like when they went, is high.
Oh,
so
really?
like everyone's like, oh, I don't know, I went and saw Spider-Man this weekend, and like a few days later I tested positive. Like, I mean, obviously no one can fully know unless they were only around a couple people and they knew someone else was positive, but like
Same,
there's
Paul.
still
Paul
waiting
says he's still waiting for Top Gun.
oh my gosh,
Absolutely.
there's so many movies.
Yeah. An old
like-
Val Kilmer. Let's go, man. That guy. Look at that guy. I mean, but Top Gun's gonna be good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Man. Go ahead.
But yeah, just the amount of people that have suspiciously or like suspect that they got COVID from going to the movies. And I mean, obviously it's the holidays, people are out and about, it could be from anything, but
Yeah.
and it's spreading very fast.
I'd probably put it
But-
on that more. I'm just saying. Everyone
Yeah.
out shopping. So
Yeah.
if you live where I live, no one wears a mask. I don't think they realize that you're supposed to do it. So, whatever. But I mean, anyway, Lisa, have you seen? Are you in? You're not into Marvel, so you're not sure what Morbius is.
I'm not into Marvel, but I want to be. Iron
Okay,
Man
well.
was Marvel, right?
Yes, man.
Yes.
I love
Iron Man is where it all started.
Yes.
Is it really? Oh, that's so cool.
That's the first
Um,
Marvel movie, and that's what started everything. And then, you need to listen to Marvel
Well,
Tribe.
Well, I was listening to your podcast. Was it the last one of the year? Somewhere somebody said, and it was is it David, big Marvel fan? Somebody said
Mr.
that
Hulk.
the Star Wars movie was the best Marvel movie, or somebody said that somewhere. And I was
Spider-Man.
like, oh shit, I need to go see that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Have you seen the other
Yeah.
Spider-Man movies? Have you seen any Spider-Man movie? Have you seen?
No.
Yeah, you're not missing out on much.
Okay, so I don't need to see those to see this one.
I would say
Yeah.
probably. But you got a few you got to see. I think to. Yeah.
Okay. To really get it.
To
I get
really
it.
appreciate it, but you're fed enough information that you would be fine storyline.
We'll get you a list of what you should watch if you
That
want.
would
Let
be
me
awesome.
know. We'll get you a
That would
list
be-
of.
What I don't.
I
need to
was
watch
just
and what I watch, that would be
joking.
great.
I was
Um,
just joking because I'm the one who complains about Spider-Man.
Do you?
Antonia says no Disney premiere of Spider-Man on Disney Plus. From what I've heard, they're gonna be bringing the Spider-Man movies to. Sorry, Sam. They're gonna be bringing the Spider-Man movies to Disney Plus. I think maybe sometime this year. I know there's an agreement with Sony to bring them all here. So.
Yeah, it was
No, but they're not doing the premiere, so they're doing just a theater release right now.
Premiere Plus. I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question. Sorry about that. Okay.
Yeah, it will not be on probably anytime soon on Disney Plus. There's
I
gonna
would
be
say probably
contracts
this
to
summer.
work out. Yeah.
Nicole is Mr. Hulk. Mr. Hulk is not here tonight, so yeah.
And then Nicole says Spider-Man is Sam's favorite, and
Yes.
Bill goes, everybody knows
It's the
that.
truth. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Sam is. It's right up there with Star Wars. So
Yep.
I mean, Sam hates Star Wars and Spider-Man. So
I don't hate Star Wars.
it's not what you said.
She didn't deny the Spider-Man though.
But
I
yeah,
need to see it.
Who's got the next story?
I think I do.
Okay.
Is it mine? It can be mine. It'll be mine.
It is Winnie the Pooh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is now public domain. This is for the book Winnie the Pooh, which, Disney adopted into their movies, has their partnership with. Disney stuff is still licensed, so people can't go in and take the Disney movies or any original characters. This is talking about specifically about the book that was written, Winnie the Pooh. So now other companies do kind of have free reign to make their own interpretations. Again, from the book, as long as they're not taking anything from like what Disney side has put in or added or
Which is everything.
anyway, right? So.
I mean, there's a damn stupid ride for it at Disneyland. So I mean, it's
when I first read this, I wasn't sure, like, because when I just saw Winnie the Pooh was free
well,
domain.
David made it
I
more
was-
confusing in our group chat. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean Mickey Mouse is up next? I'm like, what are you talking about?
I like as a character, yeah. I always think of the movie Night of the Living Dead was free domain, so it is in every movie in the background. Like every Halloween movie you watch, it's in the background because no one had to pay for it because it was public
Oh.
domain. So I was like, so does that mean we're just gonna start seeing Winnie the Pooh books in the background
Right.
because they're not gonna have to pay for those titles anymore to put in backgrounds of movies? That was my first
Yep.
thought, but yeah, so you'll still get to enjoy. Disney will still be able to put out their Winnie the Pooh stuff. Just other people can also start adapting from the book as well.
Perfect. Ladies, any thoughts on Winnie the Pooh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that kind of stuff. So as long as this will be at the park, I'm fine with it.
Yep.
I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, no pun intended, but the Winnie the Pooh ride in Critter Country at Disneyland, that's going to be interesting to see what happens with it once they change Splash Mountain over to the new theme of Tiana's place. So I know that.
We only hope that they could change it. I mean, change it back to the Country Bear Jamboree would be great because
Oh my gosh, please.
yeah, the Winnie the Pooh ride.
Bill says instead of Winnie the Pooh, it's Winifred the shit.
I used to work in college. I used to work at a daycare as a teacher's assistant called Pooh Corner, and I just thought that was so gross and weird for it to be a daycare. There was a lot of poo going on.
There is. Obviously, you know about the three heads in there, right? In the Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, but I haven't
Yes.
seen them myself. I
You
saw
have
it on
not?
video. Was it
Yeah,
Provost Parkcast? I think. Yeah.
I think it was, but yeah, I think it's the last room you go into. If you look back up over your shoulder, they're just boom right there. The three busts from the. So cool, love it.
So cool.
Yes. Who has the next story? Oh, I do, huh?
Hey.
There's really not a lot to say about this story. I mean, there's literally like 3 lines for the actual story. Betty White passed away on December 31st, 17 days from her 100th birthday. I'm just like, I had to put that in there. I mean,
Damn.
Yeah.
it was the day before her movie was coming out, celebrating her 100 years. So, like, you know, John Madden passed away the same week, and Betty White. So now they're up there talking, and some of the videos that people put together for like the tributes to her, like what's happening in heaven now, and it's the other 3 Golden Girls welcoming. I'm like, come on, man, damn you, TikTok. I mean, come on. You know, but I mean, thoughts on Betty White? I mean, I really don't even have anything to say about that story.
So, Sean, what you're saying is it's been an emotional week for you.
Yeah. John
I'm
Madden
sorry.
and Betty White. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next story? Anyone have comments on Betty White? Sorry. I mean, anyone have anything to say about Betty White? Lisa, Brianna?
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know her catalog of work really. I grew up in the 80s.
She was in Toy Story 4. I know that.
What?
I don't. Yeah. I'm not sure which role she played.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. But what a wonderful long life.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna
yeah.
say, I love the Golden
quote-
Girls.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that quote she said about.
We all know which quote. Yeah.
Okay.
got
That
you.
alone, a great quote.
Something I thought was funny about her was her relationship with Ryan Reynolds. I don't know if you guys saw any of the videos.
I wish I had a relationship with Ryan Reynolds.
When they did the movie The Proposal, her last word, Alan, her husband, her husband that died about 40 years ago. Wow. Is that true?
Oh, I don't think Bill would lie about that.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
Bill. Wow. Okay.
It's sad that if it was Barry saying it, I would be questioning it more.
That's sad.
Barry would
But-
probably say her last word was ketchup or something.
It's comforting. Like she gets
Yeah.
to be reunited.
Yeah.
Bill
That's
said
crazy.
yes,
Her husband died
it's
40
true.
years ago. Yes, it's true. Her husband died 40 years ago. How crazy.
And she
That's-
never remarried.
I don't know.
Guess
No,
not.
I don't think so. No.
Oh my god, that's like my
Wow.
lifetime.
I
Oh
know
my
it's a
gosh.
lifetime. Without
Wow.
God.
Oh my gosh. Antonio, she grabbed 2021 by the throat and took it to the depths of Mordor.
Mordor.
Damn. Yeah.
You know what Mordor is, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Sean and I are like,
Mordor is
In-
that's part of it's in that where wait. Is it Loki related? Oh damn. For those of you
No,
not
it's
watching
not.
the live stream, if you can just see Sam's pissed
I
off
think they
face.
heard the sigh, like even if they're listening.
Lord
Mordor.
of the Rings.
Oh, I do not like those movies, so that's fine.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious. My daughter is in the process of watching them right now, and I've watched them all once. I think they're awful. I'm sorry,
I believe she probably did see him, Bill.
but I don't like Wally either. So I mean, that's now the angry look. There it is. Mordor is a place that has
Lots
lots
and
of doors.
doors.
Thank you, Bill. I fear for your safety, Sean, that Sam look killed you. Yes. Oh, now Brianna's got to bring Wally into the show. Thank you, Paul. And it must be a Williams thing. Thumbs down for the rings. Thank you, Paul.
I'm not friends with any of you Williams anymore.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. It's just I didn't get it. I mean, I got it. It was just dumb, Lisa. We're not even a this Disney podcast, but Lord of the Rings.
I've never seen it. Oh my god, I sound like I haven't seen anything ever.
Start with Marvel first. Don't waste your time with those. That's just my opinion. Brianna?
Okay.
Lord of the
Brianna?
Rings? No, I've never watched it. I tried.
Yes, girl.
I watched part
I
of The
am
Hobbit, and that was it.
All right. Someone make sure Sean gets a hug. That's what Antonia says.
But I did
Oh
bring
my
Wally in for some love since you just said you didn't like Wally.
Bill's comment, Paul Williams, I loved you, Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, do any of you girls understand that reference?
Nope.
Say
No.
more.
Have any of you- Paul Williams. I loved you in Smoking the Bandit. Have any of you seen Smoking the Bandit?
Nope.
Oh gosh, when I was little.
The short little guy on there. His name is Paul Williams.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, little Enos Burdett. Yes. God, man, I'm just aging myself there. Okay, so sorry, Betty White. Moving on. What's the next story?
Spider-Man hit some big box office numbers.
Right.
The No Way Home had another 52.7 million at the domestic box office over the holiday weekend, and it is the 10th highest grossing film at the domestic box office of all time. It's now grossed 609.9 million through Sunday, just passing Pixar's Incredibles 2, which grossed 608.5 million. Worldwide, it has grossed 1.25 billion, making it the 17th highest grossing film of all time. It is about to pass Frozen 2 and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but mind you, it has not even released in China yet.
Right.
So they're expecting those numbers to jump quite a bit after it does release in China.
Do we
That's
think
what I was
that-
thinking.
Do we think
Sorry,
it does
Sean.
better than? No, you're fine. Go ahead. I didn't mean. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say when you were saying those numbers and to think this is during a pandemic, global pandemic, and those numbers are still so high, it's just crazy.
Yeah. I've seen it twice, and both times the theater was packed. Even the seats down front, where you have to just look straight up, they were completely packed every time. So, do you think this beats Endgame in the long run?
I don't. Yeah,
That's a hard call. I think it might.
but definite potential. Like,
Yeah, I think it actually might because people are just craving to
Any kind of
be
con-
in any kind of
exactly.
public experience
Exactly.
right now. So if they have to go see the movie 10 times, they're going to go see the movie 10
Yep.
times because they're not at home. Paul says that, he also wrote a lot of the music for Muppet movies. Rainbow
Nice.
Connection equals Paul Williams. That's why Brianna knows all about Paul Williams.
Yeah.
Right. Big.
Wrote some kick-ass stuff.
Bills. Spider-Man's a really good movie. Like I said, I saw it twice. It has a great.
It was very good.
And that's hard for Sam to say. So, but had a great trailer at the end. I thought, and I think you think that multiverse movie will do as well.
I think that multiverse movie is going to blow
I agree.
everything out of the water.
I agree. And they keep redoing reshoots for it and blah blah blah, and it's just going to be so good. And it has.
I also
in it,
feel
so.
like Wakanda Forever has some very strong potential
Both
too.
of those movies are going to just crush next year. Speaking of our next story, which is about that's the Disney's lineup for 2022. Then we'll get on to the trailer and we'll play our game here. But just real quick, I'll go through what's coming out. Death on the Nile is a Disney coming out on February 11th. Turning Red comes out on March 11th. That's a Disney Pixar. And then we have Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness on May 6th, which, like Sam, and I agree with you. I honestly think this movie is just the cast that you know of so far. Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Wong, Rachel McAdams. I can't say his name. Chiwetel, Elizabeth Olsen, and Xochitl Gomez. And there's been rumors of. I've heard rumors of Deadpool being in this movie as this is his first into the Marvel movies.
I don't know about that.
With
We'll
all the
see.
multiverse stuff, it's possible. I guess anything's possible. I've heard Loki's a possibility. I've heard Sylvie's a possibility.
I can see Loki and Sylvia.
Yeah, I've heard so much. Agatha could be part of this. Wanda's kids, I think, are going to play a bigger part of it than anyone thinks. That movie is going to be so good. I can't wait for it to. We'll continue on here. Bob's Burger movie, May 27th. Lightyear, which for some reason I thought was actually going to be a Disney Plus.
No, it's coming out in
I
theaters.
didn't know it was a movie. I thought it was a Disney Plus series. So June 17th, it stars Chris Evans and Taika Waititi. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And then in July 8th, you have Thor: Love and Thunder, which will be good as. November 11th, which was pushed back from July, is Wakanda Forever, and that's because they're still filming because of Letitia Wright, right? She got hurt, so they're just she's filming her stuff. November 23rd looks like the Disney movie they always have for Thanksgiving, Strange World. And then to cap it off at the end of the year on December 16th, Andy Herndon's favorite movie franchise, Avatar 2 will be back. So
I'm curious to see that.
Yeah.
Very curious.
I was going to ask, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What are you looking forward to most from that?
You are seriously going to ask me that question?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, there's a couple that I think you would maybe pick. So that's why I'm asking. Go ahead. You can pick first.
Wakanda Forever, Tenoch Huerta, Namor.
Okay, that's right. That's fair. I didn't even think about that. That wasn't even one of the ones. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking that. David Van Hook, Blurred Hulk says, "Hey guys, great show." Hey, David,
I love you, David.
Does James Cameron wants to fight Andy? Yes, that's a running joke from the DCast that Andy hates James Cameron straight up.
So how Barry hates
Gad.
what's his name? Josh Gad.
It's the same thing. It's the same kind of hate Andy has for Josh Cameron.
So
It's
like
really
how
bad.
Brianna hates the Muppets and I hate
Same.
Spider-Man. I don't
Same.
actually hate Spider-Man
Same.
for the record,
Same.
guys. They always just have to they always have to make me the villain somehow.
Lisa, any thoughts? What's your favorite movie you're looking forward to next year? Are you?
Gosh, there was that Pixar one you were saying was coming out. When's that? February?
Yeah,
May?
Turning Red.
Yeah,
Red.
that looks
Turning
good.
Red, and then Avatar 2.
Yeah. I thought it took me a couple times to watch Avatar, and then I watch them like, this is a pretty damn good movie. You know what I mean? And it
Makes me cry. I get
it's
emotional.
a really
Yeah.
good movie.
And,
how about
and the videos, the videos
No,
I've
no,
seen
sorry.
of the attraction at Walt Disney World too. Is that an Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
I love Flight of Passage. Love.
I want to go.
It's a lot of fun. It makes me motion sick, but
The
that's
Toy Story
every
one.
ride,
I'm
so-
excited. I'm excited for Lightyear too, Lauren. I am
Yeah.
excited for Lightyear.
Lightyear.
That'll be fun, I think. That'll be fun. Chris
Mhm.
Evans doing Buzz Lightyear, which why don't they just get Tim Allen to do it? I don't understand, but whatever, And Taika Waititi being one of the characters that I think is funny. Then they had to put
Mhm.
that. It's Chris Evans and Taika Waititi are the stars. So whatever. Okay. But Brianna, how about you? What are you looking forward to?
Multiverse of Madness is
Yeah.
my number one. Turning Red is also up there pretty high, but I like I said, I was already devastated when they pushed back Multiverse of Madness, so I am ready for this movie.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's impossible to pick from all of the things that we're getting.
Yeah.
Everything's just going to be so good, and I just want it now.
Yeah, I'm the same. Multiverse.
I've
of
been
Madness.
so patient.
Right.
I think multiverse.
You want
and I think-
Wanda?
Okay. And
It's just
Just
we already
stating the
know.
obvious.
Like,
did you see her in the trailer?
Yeah.
yeah. Wait, Wanda was in the trailer?
What?
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 I give you both. Yeah. Yes, she was looking phenomenal. But I think Thor is going to be good. When I watched all the Marvel movies this year, I became a huge fan of Thor. That was really one I kind of didn't know a lot about until I watched all of them, and that whole storyline with him and his brother and stuff. I think it's going to be great. And then she supposes he's going to be able to pick up the hammer or become
The mantle. Take over the mantle.
Yeah. And Black Panther obviously there's so many questions of what's going to happen with that. So who's going to actually be the
take
new
up
Black
the
Panther?
mantle?
Yeah. There's so much. I can't wait for
Is
that.
Killmonger really dead?
I don't think so.
Is
I'm saying,
Is Namor going to be there?
sounds like it. According to Disney Insider, it's a strong rumor. Yes. So should we move on and close up the news desk to quote Bill and Barry?
No, I'm still talking about Namor.
Okay.
I
Go
was going to
ahead.
say she's dreaming about Namor right now. Hold on.
Nicole says that she cried on Flight of Passage. It was beautiful. Ha ha ha.
It's
So
it's
beautiful.
really cool.
And then she said, yes, he does. He
About
does.
Wanda. About
So-
wanting Wanda.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, if you don't listen to the show, I mean, then you obviously would know that. So anyway, do you have like a celebrity crush, Lisa, that you're like,
Oh gosh. This you said something about aging you earlier. This is going to age me. Probably Crispin Glover, like right off the top of my head.
George McFly?
Yeah.
Hey, to each their own.
Tight.
Like, so George McFly or Charlie's Angels version of him.
Oh, he was very
Would you hear that?
yeah.
Just,
He was
ooh,
very
ooh.
interesting in that one.
She got a little excited.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Blushing
Okay.
again. All right,
Okay.
you three, you need to answer that question also.
Okay,
Well, his
so
is
now-
Wanda.
Okay, Wanda.
Are we just going with our
Yeah.
Marvel crushes? Because obviously it's Loki and Bucky.
You gotta pick one.
Only one, it's
Really?
Bucky then.
Okay, fair. And Sam.
Okay, mine is really random. But Chad Michael Murray.
Michael
Michael
Murray.
Murray. Okay.
I know that name. I can't think
Oh
of
my
his face
God,
right now.
Antonius.
Cinderella story.
I was gonna say every early 2000s movie ever. Every single one of them.
His broody eyes. He could just like look into my eyes all day and
He's-
I'd be happy.
He was in Gilmore Girls, right?
He's yes. Was it Gilmore Girls or was it that Tree Hill show?
It was One Tree Hill.
Yeah, One
he
Tree
was
Hill.
the lead of One Tree Hill.
Yeah. When I worked in California, I used to deliver to studios, and I think I delivered to that show a couple times. I don't know if I actually ever just saw him, but I delivered to that actual set a few times. So Antonio says he's Lisa's densities. Must be talking about Crispin Glover. That's.
I love it.
But Lauren says my crush is Jordan Fisher and Corbin Blue. Okay. And David said, but I got to kiss my crush too. Oh, David. Would that be Brenda? Wait, oh no, he said up here. He said up here. It's okay, mine is Dolly Parton, but he got to kiss her. That's a whole
Wait a second.
What?
Dolly Parton.
They get to
Dolly
kiss Dolly
Parton is
Parton?
your crush? David, there's a story time
Yeah, we're
behind
gonna-
this,
yeah,
and we
next
need
time
it on
David's
the
on-
next
When
the
David's
next live
back,
show.
we're gonna find this out.
Yeah.
Bill says Topanga.
We knew that.
Yes. Paul Williams, his is Sam.
Hi.
Okay. Hi. Nicole's is Bucky Barnes.
I feel you.
Okay. That's fair. Okay.
I thought Nicole was going to say me too, but I mean, whatever, Nicole.
Mary says David Van Hook, I'm needing the story. I need to put notes like in the rundown for next time David's on to actually just start off the show with this. So,
Yeah.
so we can find this out. But let's finish up with that. Let's watch this trailer real quick. Then we're going to play our fun little Disney trivia game. We're probably going to go over a few minutes if you guys are okay with that. So let me bring up the story. You guys talk amongst yourselves for a second.
David said, I'll do a story time on the next show. You better, Mr.
Good.
Van
Yeah.
Hook.
We all
Mr.
have
Lord Hulk.
questions.
Now you have me questioning my answer. I'm thinking of all these.
Sam
other people.
is more than my crush. Ah, ha, ha. I win. Don't worry,
Wow.
I'm going to ask him. Mary will not forget. Mary has put herself on the job, Sean. You know what
Yeah.
will happen.
Thank you. Mary, if I forget next week, just ask us to ask David
Yeah.
when he's back on so we can find out because I'm really curious about this. You guys want to watch this trailer real quick?
Yeah.
Watch it.
See what we think here. Can you hear it? You hear it?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, good.
Oh no! Crash and Eddie went back to the lost world!
And I thought I made bad choices.
Hello, boys! Buck Wild at your service.
Our hero!
What brings you two to my world?
We want to live a life of adventure, like you.
It's a bad time for a tropical vacation. Everyone, we face a grave threat!
Can you repeat that? I had a marshmallow in my ear. Crash and Eddie have been gone a while. Shouldn't we just be looking for bones at this point?
Thanks, Sid.
This is our chance to prove ourselves.
Oh, it's
Boys,
Disney Plus.
what you lack in intelligence,
Destiny awaits! Oh, destiny hurts.
you make up for in bumbling ineptitude.
Hang on, Crash and Eddie!
If we don't find them, I'm gonna kill them.
Okay.
Wow, direct to Disney Plus then.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks
I
funny.
think that's smart. Yeah, it does look funny.
Yeah.
I can
know
tell
my-
you that my daughter's probably going to love it.
Yeah, my grandson
gosh.
Ryan.
Yes.
I took him. I took Ryan and Cashton, my grandsons, to see Sing 2 over Christmas, and it was Ryan's first time at the movie theater. He really likes popcorn and he really likes M&Ms. And he
That
likes
movie
sitting-
made me laugh. Go ahead.
sing
continue.
too.
No,
Sing.
I
Yeah, it
go-
was good. Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna.
no, I was gonna say the trailer. My shirt today, mind you, I'm a kindergarten teacher and I wore this to school, and it says dinosaurs didn't read. Look what happened to them.
Speaking of shirts, real quick here, Brianna, I want that shirt. Show that shirt off. Real
Bought
quick.
it.
Well, yeah, they don't have it in my size. Yeah, that is.
Oh, I love
actually
that.
Walt's apartment. It says original
I-
1955. You can get that from the Dynamite Goat Trading Company
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
from our friends.
I
at the
bet you,
Dis-
Sean. Sean, if you reach out to them, I bet you they'll make you in your
Can you,
size.
can you hook that up for me? Well, they're just out of my size right now. I just want that shirt. I want it bad. And
Yeah,
thanks,
that's the one.
Brianna.
That's one I missed out on.
Yeah, that's a
is it
cool shirt.
still-
I'll have to
I
talk
need
to
it.
James. See if James can make
Yeah.
it happen. Maybe put
Yeah.
my logo on it. To put our logo on it too.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
Yes.
awesome, right? Nicole says she's been eyeing Brianna's shirt. Okay,
It's awesome. They did,
All right.
no, they did great with this shirt.
so we're gonna finish up. We're gonna play a game. Lisa, we always play a game at the end of our or
I'm
some kind
scared.
of game, or it's just
No.
it's just trivia.
I don't like
It's-
trivia.
It's
Oh,
generic
God.
Disney trivia. We have 10
No.
questions. We have it's
We
gonna be
work as a
fun.
team.
I've listened.
Mary,
Mary,
a
are you in the
team.
comments?
And knowing
Mary,
there was
are you
going to be
here?
knowing there was going to be a game today got me really nervous.
It's
I'm
gonna
like,
be
oh
I
my
fun.
didn't
gosh,
study.
I don't trivia about
So
the
here's how we do
Disneyland
it.
park.
Sam will show the follow the viewers' comments, and we'll ask you guys the questions. And you guys. So Sam, first question. We'll start with you. Okay.
Mhm.
What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Your choices are.
I don't need choices. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't say that
okay.
because I will need
All right.
choices.
All right. Well, the
me
choices are for those other people: Anastasia and Anna, Anastasia and Drizella, or Anastasia and Annabelle.
Anastasia and Gisela.
Mary is in the comments, ladies.
Oh, very
so
good.
you have help. So, so what'd you say, Sam?
Anastasia and Gisela.
Okay, you don't want to let anyone try to make a comment, or
Mary already did.
okay, Lisa, do you agree?
Yes, I go with
Okay,
you.
Brianna.
Yes.
I always think I find hard questions, and you guys are like, hey, yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it. So let's go with the next one here, Lisa. What is Tarzan's adopted mother's name? Is it Nala? Is it Naya, Gala, or Kala?
Adopted mother's name. Okay,
Yeah,
this
so-
is just a crapshoot. I'm gonna comments. Anyone? Mary? Karen.
David is right.
Let's go with C.
Okay. Brianna, what do you think?
I also think it's C.
Okay. Anyone else have any besides C?
C. Lauren says C.
Okay, so the answer is C, Kala.
Yeah.
Lucky guess.
Okay.
Mary says Kala.
Yeah. Okay, so question 3, Brianna.
Okay.
What name does Mulan pick for herself while pretending to be a man? Do you want the choices or do you just know?
Ping.
I dug deep for these questions. We dug deep for these questions to find you guys some questions that I need to read. I need to read. Do you agree?
They're hard.
Lisa?
They're hard for me, Sean.
Okay. What's your answer? Ping, Zing, or Zen?
That doesn't say zing, that says jing.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Dinosaurs couldn't read either, Sean. Look what happened to them.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Wow.
I missed a lot of like the '90s, the good '90s classics.
What do we got over in the comments?
His name was Sean.
Sean.
Ping.
Ping. Yeah, it's Ping. Okay. Who's up next? Sam. Sam, what does Dory suffer from? ADHD, OCD, or STML, which is short-term memory loss?
Is there an all of the above? Short term.
Because honestly,
Yeah.
This is like the only one I do know so far.
Okay, so what's the answer there, Lisa?
C.
See? Brianna?
Short term memory loss.
I suffer from short-term memory loss.
You know, all this is now is just a chance for us to talk a little bit longer to each other now by me reading these questions. Because the next one is the easiest one in the world. I just had to put it in there because I just thought it was great. And my friend who helped me pick all these questions thought this was a good question too. So Brianna, Lisa, I'm sorry. All you need is faith, trust, and blank.
Pixie dust.
You can fly, you can fly, you can
Yep.
fly.
Yeah, no question mark. Take my question mark. Yeah.
Okay, so we all agree it's pixie dust.
Mm-hmm.
Brianna, do you agree?
Yes.
Do the viewers that are still watching agree? Thank you, Mary. Mary's just confirming my answers. And a blurred Hulk. There
And
you
the
go.
blurred Hulk.
That's what you need. You need a blurred Hulk.
A good woman. Yeah, that's what you get when you get a blurred Hulk. You get a good woman.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Damn. Okay, so who's next? Is it
Brianna.
Me.
Brianna, in Aladdin, what does Aladdin and a reluctant Abu give the poor children to eat?
Bread. Oh, sorry.
That's good. That was good.
Okay, so
It's better than what I was gonna say.
when my friend who helped me come up with these questions listens to the podcast whenever they listen to it, just know we need to up our game here because this isn't working at all. So I'm going to finish just because we have. You
want to know what my answer was?
Oh, sure.
Can you read the question again?
And Aladdin, what does Aladdin and a reluctant Abu give the poor children to eat? Jesus Christ. If you're listening to the audio podcast of this, you have to go back and watch that part on the live stream at about 58 minutes. You can see what that answer was. I'm not going to say that.
Don't yell at me, Nicole. It's Bill's fault.
Oh, wow.
Everything's
Okay.
Bill's fault.
I mean, I don't even know if you need the choices, but Sam, is it your turn? Who's the youngest Disney princess?
Snow White. I would answer, but it's not Disney After Dark. We've got 1 minute until it's Disney After Dark.
Lisa, do you even want to see the choice? Jeez, these
Yeah,
nuts.
Snow White was 14 years
He's
old.
14.
Yes.
Kissing.
Okay. These are
Naughty.
great.
Naughty
Here we
girl.
go. Number 8. Whoever wants to answer can answer at this point. In 1929, Mickey spoke his first words. What are they?
Hot dog.
Hot dogs.
Should have been corn dog, but it was hot dog.
That's hot dogs. Yeah, we got 2 more of these.
Hot dogs.
Brianna,
Okay.
who was the only Disney main character who didn't talk throughout the entire film?
Oh.
Choices are Aurora, Dumbo, or Abu.
It's Dumbo.
Okay. Sam, any thoughts?
It's Dumbo.
Okay. Lisa,
I'll go with Dumbo.
good choice.
Bill said hot dog, hot diggity
Yeah,
dog.
right.
Okay. It's the last question. It's a real doozy here. Bill, you got it right, sir. Congratulations. Dumbo is the answer. How many daughters does King Triton have in The Little Mermaid? Choices are 7, 1, or 5.
Taking me back to my aunt's house, 1989, right now.
Right.
Watched
That's
it
when
so
I was
many times.
born.
I'm gonna say 5.
Okay.
I think it's 7.
Okay.
6 daughters and 8 baby mamas.
Put up Bill's comment.
That he knows of.
Oh my God, how that he knows of. That's
7, 7.
Yeah.
7.
The ones he acknowledged. 7.
Mary's gonna name them all.
Oh, okay.
So,
Go for
Oh
it.
my God.
Atina. Alana.
Lana, Adela,
Adela. Aquata. Come on, Mary.
Come on, Mary. Somebody keep singing. Arista.
Artista.
Artista.
Wow.
Adrena.
Andrina.
Is that the last one?
And Ariel.
And there comes the
Introducing-
youngest of the youngest of the and Namor, David says.
Namor.
Namor is his illegitimate son. Mary, you're making us all look bad, Nicole says. Ariel,
I know. Don't.
Well, that was our fun, exciting game. Did you guys learn anything?
Yes.
No, but I laughed.
No.
Yes.
So, yes, I'm gonna really go back to the drawing board for the games. Ethan, where the hell are you? Somebody needs some games. Ethan, we love you, buddy. We'll see you soon. And David as well. Sean, Tim, Jade.
Amber.
Amber.
Thank you. Amber. We will see you all whenever the time is right for you. But let's talk about who's here right now. David says he needed this. David, well, we need you, buddy. We hope to see you back on here next week. And we're thinking of you and hope all is well. I learned that Sean isn't good at picking hard trivia questions. Thank you, Bill. Yes. Mary still wants the story. So I think that's going to be something for a while, David. Like when you get back, we have to find out how David kissed Dolly Parton. But Lisa, thank you so much. I hope you had a good time.
Oh my gosh, I had a blast. I had such a blast. Thank you guys so much for having me. Truly an honor. Amazing.
You're welcome back whenever you want.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope I can join you again. Absolutely.
Whenever you want.
I would
Whenever you
love
want.
to.
I would love
to.
So tell all of our listeners where we can find all of your guys' information and where we can find you guys at.
Awesome. We are just on YouTube and Instagram under Walt's Chili Bowl.
And
Please
check
us out.
They have some of the coolest videos. I'm going to talk about a couple of them real quick before we get off. You said to watch the Ghost one, which I just watched about a half hour before we started recording. Such good stuff. That's like, have you guys watched any of their videos yet? They have some funny stuff, and
I've watched a couple. Yeah.
So good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The
so
hotel
much. That means
one.
So much.
The hotel one that you guys just did was freaking hilarious. And like, we're not going to tell you where we are, but I'm like, well, you kind of figure out where you're at, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All you need to go is like hotels.com or Travelocity and find the lowest rated hotel. And 1 mile from.
And it was really that bad, huh?
From Disneyland. Man, it was pretty bad.
Did you guys actually really sleep there?
Yes, we did. And somebody asked me in a comment, did you ask for a new blanket? Because if you watch the video, something under the UV light was just horrifying. And we actually didn't even ask for a new blanket. I was like, oh gosh, we're kind of gross.
Yeah.
It was
Mary's
so much
subscribing.
fun. Yeah. Oh yay! Thank you, Mary.
I'll put the link to the show in our notes. And like I said, everyone, please go follow Walt's Chili Bowl. They have 50 videos so far, and you said you're going to start doing
weekly.
More,
we're going to go back to weekly. We're going to
That's awesome.
Double down. This year we're just going to go so hard. We have so many new videos planned, all fun, like that last one. So thank you guys so much for your viewership and promoting us. It means more than you know.
And
it
Tony
is just such a passion project, and to meet people, like-minded people.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
I think we're like soulmates, honestly.
Seriously, I think we are living
the way our two heads think. Yeah, so
definitely parallel lives. Especially when I heard that you have 4 dogs. Okay, just another example that we are living parallel lives. I have 4 dogs.
Yeah. What kind of dogs?
Oh gosh, it's a mix. They're all rescues. Black Lab to little Chiweenie.
Mine are 4. I have 4 Yorkies.
4. Yes, that's what I heard you say.
And the newest one's name is Walt.
Walt, you said.
Walt. Yeah, his name is Walt.
I love it. We have a Maltipoo named Steve. It's not as cool as Walt. We should have named it.
That's cool.
I have a Shih Tzu named Jingles.
Thank you, Haley.
My 5-year-old named him.
Brianna, pet talk. Do you have any pets?
I have no pets.
Okay. Where can we find you on social media?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I was just, going sad about my no pet life. But it's hard to move constantly with a pet.
That's true.
You can find me anywhere on Instagram at Brianna_K7 and Twitter, Brianna_K. Find me at the Waltz Apartment, Instagram page, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Yeah, I think that's it.
There you are.
Awesome.
Ms. Mlodecki, where can we find you?
You just gotta Google me and I'm there.
Just
So
Google me. All right.
just Google me. Samantha Mlodecki, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and then Disology Podcast, and all over the place here. You can also catch me out Walt's Apartment Behind the Lamp, our
Yes.
group. If you haven't joined,
Yes.
go join.
Absolutely. So, Lisa, again, let's do it again whenever you like. Let me know.
Most definitely.
Honored to have you
Thank
on. So much fun.
Same. Thank you guys so much.
So much fun. Yeah, I'm glad we got to do this. I want to do this with so many more people, and then
Definitely.
we'll get all of us to get together at one time. I have some
Yes.
ideas. Like I said, I have lots of ideas, but my other people help me figure out the ideas. So I just tell them what I want, and they try to help me. So thank you so much.
Great.
And
That's great.
we all hope you have a great week. Happy New Year. Real quick, 1 second. Wait 1 second. Don't turn it off yet. Lisa, what's your New Year's resolution?
To just go so hard with Walt's Chili Bowl.
There you go. That's a good one. Brianna, we talked about it on Extra Magic Hour. You don't like to do.
No, I do not.
Okay. Sam, how about you?
Mine would scare people, so we're not going to talk about it.
That's fair.
Oh, now you have to tell us.
Yeah. It's after 7:30, so go ahead.
No, people think I'm crazy already.
Okay.
I'll tell you off air.
Sounds good. And then mine is because of my job, I write a lot. It's honestly just to write nicer for the people upstairs so they stop bitching at me for not writing good. So it's honestly take more time writing. So yeah. So from all of us here at Walt's Apartment, Happy New Year. And as always, we hope you enjoyed the view from Walt's Apartment. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.